Hi there, and welcome to Wild Woman. My name is Mary, and I am on a journey of spiritual and creative recovery. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about gardening. And so I am right here in my little flower garden. And I have to tell you, I'm not exactly what you would call an expert gardener. But I've done a couple of little gardening videos in the past about my little vegetable garden on my patio. And this spring, I bought a whole bunch of packets of seeds, flowering seeds, and I just kind of scattered them in this little flower bed along the side of my house. And I didn't really know what I was going to get. I have no idea actually what I'm doing. But if you look, I've got big, tall, I'm sitting down right now. So these are nice, big, tall, flowering plants all along the side of my house, and all kinds of small plants as well. So that's why I'm sitting down. I want to show these to you. And I think this is really just a weed, but I kind of like it, so I'm letting it grow. I haven't really weeded this garden very aggressively, because first of all, just scattering seeds, once you start seeing little plants cropping up, I didn't really know which ones were flowers and which ones were weeds, so I just kind of let it grow as it wanted to. And I've done very little weeding. So it does look a little like a hot mess, but it's kind of a fun mess. But I've got these little, it's almost like a grass, I think, but it's got these really cute little pink florets. And I've got all these like little, they're really small. I don't know if you can see those. Really pretty, cute little white flowers growing all along the border here. And then we've got several of these nice big flowers. So these are about waist high on me. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna have to look at the packets again. I saved the packets so that I would know what I have. But these are beautiful. Somebody's been munching on this little guy. He got eaten by somebody. But they're really, really, really pretty. Here's a couple of other little flowers over here that are coming in, and these like gorgeous, beautiful fuchsia and pink. And this big guy here, this orange guy here, is so, so pretty. And then we have a few little smaller flowers, like this little guy, this little yellow guy is coming in, so pretty. And this plant here is almost as tall as I am. And there are a couple of little like flower buds on here. So I'm kind of excited to see what flowers out on that guy. And several of these plants still have some flower buds, so there are more flowers yet to come on this. And then we've got another little guy here. And I don't know what's going to happen here, but there's some kind of like little flower bed happening there. And more of these really cute little pink florets. And even some of the little flowers, the more I dig in here, the more I find like these tiny little plants that just have like teeny tiny little flowers on them. And some of the little clovers, here's one. Let me see if I can get it into the shot, that have those little pink and purple little flowers on them. So I've been letting the clovers grow as they will. And I have a lot of grasses growing in here, obviously, that I probably should be weeding. But as I get down, if I crouch down into this garden and I just look at all of the like little plants, this one kind of has like furry little leaves. It's really soft, and it does kind of look like it might flower. So I'm gonna let that one go. Here's another one that looks like it's gonna be flowering soon. And oh man, they smell wonderful. Just kind of sitting in here, crouching down into this little flower bed. It smells wonderful, and I just keep touching all of these plants with my hands and looking at them. And every day that I come out here, I've made frequent trips out here over the course of the summer, and every time I come out here, I see a different flower. A different plant is flowering, and I see little bugs, and I see little things happening, and I see little flowers coming out. And even like, let me see if I can show these to you. These like weeds, I guess most people would probably consider these to be weeds. They just add a different texture to the garden. So I've just kind of been letting these kind of go kind of wild. And I'm okay with that. If you're a gardener who weeds your flower beds religiously, that's great for you. But I'm loving the diversity of plants and all kinds of little flowering plants and all kinds of little textured plants and little plants and big tall plants and all kinds of glorious, beautiful, wonderful things are happening out here. And so what does that all have to do with creative and spiritual recovery? Well, I've never been a big gardener because I really felt like I grew up on the country and we had a huge garden when I was a kid, like a vegetable garden, and it was a ton of work and I hated it, and it was really hard to keep up with. But what I've actually found is that just having a small little border, like a little flower bed along the side of the house, is actually kind of fun. And I haven't put a ton of work into it. I just scattered some seeds. And the wild and free and natural thing that happens is that the plants have grown and become beautiful. And just spending a few minutes out here every day, just spending a little bit of time hanging out. I don't have to go to the park or leave my home. I can just kind of chill out here, and just I'm really enjoying. There are some bugs out here. The bugs are beautiful and wonderful and natural, and I love them. So, but it's such a little like stress reliever. It's kind of fun. It's relatively easy. I've put very little work into this, and I have these beautiful flowers to look at every day. So I am really enjoying that. And so I'm not an expert gardener. This is definitely not a gardening tutorial. This is just, I have a beautiful little flowers growing in my garden. So I just encourage you to try it. I'm not an expert gardener, so if I can make flowers grow in my little bed, I'm sure that you can too. So grab some seeds, maybe next spring, maybe not right now, because it's September. It's actually September right now as of the timing of making this video. So in the spring, grab some seed packets of something that looks interesting to you. Try it out, see what happens, let it grow, and just enjoy all of this beautiful, wonderful, natural beauty growing in your garden. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.